Hello everyone, this is Dhanlakshmi, Assistant Professor of Triple Department from RMD Engineering College. So in this session, I would like to discuss about human rights, where in Unit 2, where in human rights in Unit 2, we were learning about the important documents of human rights. So let me discuss about human rights. Before starting with the important document, majorly we have four major documents and documents are there for human rights. But before that, let us have a brief history of human rights. As we all know that in 539 BC, there's a cylinder called Cyrus cylinder. Right, it is a cylinder. It's a baked clay cylinder where all that messages have been in the Akkadian language with uniform script there. So it is in the year in the year 539 BC. Cyrus the Great, the king of ancient Persia, he conquered the city of Babylon. And once he conquered, after conquering the city of Babylon, the immediate action what he has done, no, that makes the significance of human rights. What he has done is he freed all the slaves and he declared that all the people had the right to choose their own religion and established a racial equality. So the king conquered, he captured the city, Babylon city. But after that, what he did is he freed all the slaves and he declared that all people are equal. That is, all the people had the right to choose their own religion and establish racial equality. All these messages have been here. You can see that this is actually the Cyrus cylinder. He is the king Cyrus the Great, and this is the cylinder called Cyrus cylinder, where all the messages have been recorded here in an Akkadian language. Right. So when we talk about human rights evolution and concept of human rights, if we say there are majorly four main documents available for human rights. One is Magna Carta, then Petition of Rights, Habeas Corpus Act, and Bill of Rights. As we know that the human rights is celebrated on 10th December. Because this on 1948, the UN, United Nations, they adopted the UDHR, Universal Declaration of Human Rights, right? So on this day, on this 10th December, that's why it has been celebrated as the Human Rights Day, right? So we'll discuss about these documents now. So these are the reference of you. These are the documents. What we say is these are all the references for human rights. So first we'll discuss about Magna Carta. Magna Carta, it's a great charter. As we see that Magna Carta, it is signed on in the year, it is signed in the year 1215 on June 15th by the King John in England. He's actually, this has happened because the he is a world's worst king because he ruled this country in a very worst condition. People are not satisfied with his ruler. I mean, sort of satisfied with this ruler. So what they made is, because the king itself, he violated the ancient laws and customs. Right. So as a king, he is not ruling the country properly, where he violated all the ancient laws. So his own subjects, his own people, forced him to sign the Magna Carta. So they have made hostility of the king, and they made the king to sign this Magna Carta on in the year 1215 on June 15th. So what they did is these are the contents of this document. The document contains the document contains these contents here. So what they made is they made the churches to be free from the government. So that is the first thing. So they were the rights and freedom are given to the church. That is, they can be free from the government and no governmental interference should be there with the church. That is one thing. And the second thing is all free citizens can own and inherit property, and they should be protected from excessive tax, because the king made excessive tax over the people before that. So before signing this Magna Carta, this was happened. So people was not satisfied with this ruling, and so that's why the people made hostility of the king, and people forced the king to sign this Magna Carta, where the first point is all the churches are being freed from the government, and the second point is all the free citizens can have their own and inherit property, and also they have to be protected from the excessive tax. And third right, what they've given is the right to widows. If the widow owns their property, it is her wish to remarry or not. So that is a right given to the women. And also, but this Magna Carta, this consists of provision for forbidding bribery and also the official misconduct. This is the disadvantage of the drawback or backlog of this document, where the bribery can be forbidden, as well as the misconduct of the officials have been done there. So, and also the other right given to the people is that security officer and the tax collector, they should respect the rights of the people. That is clearly mentioned in this document. And also the people who can, the police cannot be, people cannot be claimed as such without any evidence by the police. So police, if they're going to claim any person, any common people, they should have the proper evidence and witnesses. And this is the thing we have. When people without legal protection are stuck in the hole, the king promised to correct the mistake. So these are the contents of this document. So Magna Carta, this is the most, according to Guinness Book of Record, so it is the most translated document. Right, this is the main document of human rights, where most of, I mean, number of times translated is high. The number of times translated is more times than for this document Magna Carta, which is signed in the year 1215 by King John by his own subjects, because he is a worst king where his ruling was not satisfied by the people, because he made in this it asserted the right of British citizens to a trial by jury. So only after trial the person will be claimed as a criminal. So after that he can be put in the prison, and no imprisonment without a trial. So without a trial, no one should be imprisoned. And no taxation except by approval of parliament. Without the approval of parliament, no taxation will be waived on the, no taxation should be put on the people. Okay. The next one is petition of rights, where we can say this is the second document we have. Petition of rights. It is produced in 1628 by the English Parliament, and it is sent to the King Charles I. King Charles first, as a statement of civil liberties. What are the liberties that has been given as a to the people? And this is produced by the Parliament, and it is sent to King Charles first. And then what happens is, after a point of time, there's a refusal by the Parliament to finance the king's unpopular foreign project. King want to get finance from the Parliament, where it has been refused by the Parliament. And so what he made is, for loans on the people. He put the loans on the people's head, and then it's caused government to exact those loans and to quarter troops in subject houses as an economic measure. So what they did is, people those are opposing those policies, they have been arrested arbitrarily. So arbitrary arresting and imprisonment for opposing people those are opposing these policies have created a violence in the country, and this makes the King Charles to hostility. And this petition of right is initiated by Sir Edward Coke. And these are the contents which we have in that petition of rights. And this is saying about four main points. No taxes may be levied without consent of Parliament. So without the consent of Parliament, no taxes should be levied, right? No taxes should be levied. And the second point is, no subject may be imprisoned without cause shown. That is, no person should be imprisoned without any proper evidence or cause. And then no soldiers may be quartered upon the citizens. So this is a third point, where they think that no soldiers may be quartered upon the citizenry. And the fourth one is, martial law may not be used in time of peace. So martial law may not be used in time of peace. So this you can see that. But here the thing is, initially the King Charles first, he agreed himself and he signed the document, but later on the king itself violated the rule. Right, so you can see that the petition of rights was established in 1628 by King Charles. The king signed this, it is sent by Parliament and it is signed by the king. But later on, the king itself violated the rule, and he itself violated the petition of rights. And this he continued. Why? Because he continued collecting taxes without Parliament consent. Without the consent of Parliament, he continued to collect the taxes. So in this petition of rights, there are 4 points. No taxes without parliamentary consent. These are the content which is there in the document. So no taxes without parliamentary consent, and no imprisonment without any cause, without a cause shown. Then soldiers cannot be put up in a private houses, and no martial law in the time of peace.